two things have happened. Again, I want to reiterate the fact that I altered the say hello method, which means that every single time say hello is invoked, that method becomes altered. But the second thing is to understand is the hierarchy of our application. And the hierarchy right now is that we have main. Again, main is always going to be the topmost method in your program. Or I don't mean topmost in the sense that has to appear right here. I mean topmost in that that's the method that the operating system runs. And then execution goes deeper when we tell it to. Like, for example, on line 8, we tell it to go into say hello. And then execution jumps down to line 32. We can see proof of that by the second line of being printed to the console is a hello world from method. Then we go ahead and do another line of write line, and then we jump into the say goodbye. So then now we're nested even deeper, where we have this goodbye being invoked from say hello. But execution, when say goodbye ends, when say goodbye reaches line 43, execution doesn't return to main. Execution returns to where it was invoked. And currently, the only place where say goodbye is invoked is right here on line 35. Now, that isn't to say that we couldn't invoke say goodbye from main. In fact, I could quite easily do that. Like down here, I could say goodbye, right here. And now what's going to happen? Well, our console output will look a little lopsided. But what I'm trying to say here is that we can invoke any method from any other method and do that as many times as we want to make a useful output to our program. In the case of say hello, yes, he does invoke say goodbye from within himself, but that isn't a requirement. We can invoke from however many methods we want in main in whatever order we wish. So how is everyone feeling?
The biggest thing to keep in mind as far as following method calls and understanding where methods, once the method is finished with execution, where the program returns back to, just remember, execution always returns back to the guy who just called the method that executed.
Yeah, the keyword just called.
That's right.
Because say hello, when it gets executed from line 8, when it returns, execution doesn't return to line 23 or line 18 or even line 13. Execution will return to the specific invocation of say hello, which in this case is on line 8.